everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Stay quiet about your goals. Soon your results will do all the talking. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. It would be so nice if something made sense for a change. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. Politeness is the first thing people lose once they get the power. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Dining with the king, your attire, attitude, and mentality must change. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Fez est ab host docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. Breathing control gives man strength, vitality, inspiration, and magic powers. My only advice is to stay aware, listen carefully, and yell for help if you need it. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Too many people are too busy making a living to make a life. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. When I stopped to take a breath, I noticed I had wings. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Done is better than perfect. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. Success is defined in units of fun. It's all about being happy. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. Receive with simplicity everything that happens to you. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. As for methods of prayer, all are good as long as they are sincere. Hence the saying, the enlightened ruler lays his plans well ahead. The good general cultivates his resources. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. Generally, in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free.